What's up, guys? Welcome back to Gucci Garage. Today we have the 2018 Buick Envision. This is the front wheel drive Essence package.
Huge shout out to McKinleyville Chevrolet and Buick for making this video possible today. And let's get to it, guys.
What's up, guys? So we're out on the road in the 2018 Envision. First impressions of it, it's actually very nice to drive. It's very tight. The steering is very tight and direct. And even though this is a full-size car, it's kind of an SUV. It's in the middle ground of a Ford Escape and the Explorer for a comparison. And it handles very nice. Definitely not like
maybe even the new Jeep.
Yeah.
Not the Cherokee, but the.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, the little one with the 3 tiers of lights.
Yes, that one. That's probably also comparable to that.
I would say so. You have a lot of features in this car. You have Buick and Chevy in general have been doing a lot with digital displays for infotainment centers, and also incorporating that into your
speedo area.
Yeah, your tachometer area. And so you have a full digital infotainment center, which is very nice, very big. You have satellite radio, Wi-Fi, LTE, all the things that
voice messaging.
Yeah, everything, Bluetooth, all of that. But you also have nice little things that make the car look refined. Like you have a nice little analog clock right next to it.
It's kind of Cadillac-esque.
Yeah, makes it feel elegant.
Yeah.
You have a nice, what was this, like an ebony?
Yeah, ebony wood.
Yeah,
80
wood.
grain in there. It's not real ebony wood, but it's an insert. Just like this isn't 100% real leather, but it's got a higher end,
Yeah.
What would you call it? High production leather.
Yeah.
High production leather feel to it. So it's not real leather, but it's not like pleather. It's not plasticky leather. It's a much higher end feel.
It actually might be real leather, but just the leather nowadays just feels like it's pleather.
Yeah,
it's a weird feel. It's nice, but it's
manufactured.
Yeah, it just doesn't feel genuine like it used to.
Yeah, but
you have full automatic climate controls, dual zone. It actually has these little like touch screen type things,
and the rear
as well. The touchscreen things are kind of weird. You actually have to push pretty hard on it. It's not like an iPhone screen or like the infotainment center. You actually have to give it a good push on it.
And they are touch.
They are touch. I found it a little bit cumbersome to try and, if you want to go from low to high, you're really sitting there pushing every time.
I typically prefer buttons myself.
Yeah, or a dial would be a lot more easy.
Yeah.
And then you have electric parking brake, which is nice. You don't have to deal with a pull or a push pedal.
A wire of any kind.
Yeah, it's just all electric. And then you have steering wheel controls for the radio, cruise control, heated steering wheel, which we used. It was nice. Heated seats, front and rear, automatic lights. It has everything that you would expect to see from a Buick that costs about $38,000.
Yeah, and it's everything also pretty, standard for a 2018 vehicle nowadays. We have heated, not necessarily 100%, but heated seats, things like Bluetooth, things like, voice command calling and things like this are 30 to 40, 50 grand. You should be expecting that in most vehicles.
Most definitely.
So it's a pretty full package. It's a well-rounded road trip car. You can fit tons of space. How's the leg room for you on this vehicle?
Am I all the way back? I'm not even all the way back. There's a lot.
There's a ton.
There's a ton of room.
I don't think I can even reach the pedal from where
Yeah,
you're
I'm
at.
having a little bit of trouble, and I'm, what am I, 6'7"? Yeah, 6'7". So
You're within that range, so you're definitely up there. But
definitely. You also have child locks and window locks, right? All built in on the side. Power mirrors, of course. Memory for your seating. If, say, John wanted to hop in the seat, he presses 2 and it moves to where he wants to be.
yeah,
I'm going to move forward. That's a little too far back.
big height differences. You know, you can have presets, so you don't have to be constantly sliding back and forth.
Yeah. And the suspension and the driving experience in this, I've been we're on a back road right now, and it's just very, it revs pretty low, but even when it's revving high, it's smooth, very smooth, and so it feels quite nice.
By no means is this, you know, a race car, so you're not expecting, you know, that kind of performance out of it, but it definitely feels like it holds to the ground well, and it takes the corners well. It's a nice in-between soft, hard suspension. You know, I personally, I've driven some of the competitor vehicles to this, like the Jeep that we were talking about, and that's a lot more sloppy on the road. I think Buick did a good job on the suspension in here. It's pretty much dead silent in the cabin as well, you know, so we're able to talk and converse and not have too much road noise, even going at higher speeds of 60, 70, 80 miles an hour. So. Yeah,
and I know when we say that it doesn't have road noise, you guys might hear it just because the microphone on the camera picks it up. But believe us when we say there's really nothing.
Here it's pretty nice.
It's just the quality, the microphone on the camera. All microphones pick up really subtle sounds.
Yeah.
So that's why you would hear it if you are. But to the average ear, it's very smooth, much better than either of our cars.
Yeah, great family car. You know, you got pretty much three full-size seats in the back, 2 really large seats in the front, lots of storage.
With a 60-40 split as well.
And you got OnStar ready to go in here, so if you get in a wreck or something, they're going to be right there for you when you need it. I think you got lane keep assist mirrors on here.
Yeah, they tell you if someone's in your blind spot and everything.
Lots of safety features.
Yeah, Buicks are very, very safe. They've been bringing up. You have rear view camera, parking sensors. It's got everything for safety.
Yeah, it's a really well-rounded vehicle.
Yeah.
I think this is the kind of vehicle that has everything you really, really would expect from it. It just comes more down to preference of, you know, is Buick your kind of car? You know, is that the kind of brand that you like? And I think that with this rendition of this model in this year, I think they really nailed it.
Yeah.
For the money, I think they really nailed it. Hey guys, I'm in the driver's seat now, and we're getting a little feel for the car. This is my first time driving it out in the open road right now, so I'm getting like a first time feel for it. And first impressions are really good. Car handles really well. Tight steering. Feels hydraulic, you know. Feels new. Feels like a new vehicle. It doesn't. It's nothing terribly special, but it feels like a nice new 2018. In this car, actually, we got a couple neat features, like the fact that we have an auto start-stop on this. So when you come to a full stop at, like, say, a stop sign or a stop light, and you're waiting to go, the car will turn itself off temporarily to save fuel.
Yeah.
And when you go to just give it some gas again, it kicks it back on, and you can, you know, not be burning fuel while you're sitting still, basically.
And with, sorry to interrupt, but with that feature, you have, you get about 25 combined in this car. So you have a 2.5 liter engine in this, little 4-cylinder, and you get good 25 miles of range per gallon in this, which is really good for a car of this size.
Yeah, and I mean, we're sitting at about 4,000 pounds in this car, you know. We're just a little bit under that, but...
Yeah, about 3750.
But, you know, for a vehicle that's 197 horsepower, you know, basically 4,000 pounds, and you're going to have passengers in here, you know, 25 isn't terrible for how much space and how much room you have in here. And it also gets up and goes pretty quick for being as heavy and as little power as that is.
We were very surprised to see that it actually only had 197 horsepower, just with how much...
You're able to move past people on the highway in this thing and get up and go really nice and quick.
Yeah, I think a lot of it is also the transmission. It's very quick and just it feels
Pretty
very
seamless.
linear.
There is a couple cheesy things on this car.
Yeah,
And
things that kind of drive us nuts.
yeah,
to
like
see.
for example, we have some vents on the hood that are there for looks.
Just
They're just
pure
plastic
aesthetic.
inserts. You know, they're there to look a certain way. They don't function at all. You got buttons in here. We have a few buttons in here that are just there. They're not a real button. You
Yeah.
know, and those are things that for a car enthusiast type person that kind of gets under your skin a little bit, just because I'm not really interested in flash as much as I am function.
Especially with this being the top of the line Envision.
This is the fully loaded model.
Yeah,
So
I mean, what are the buttons there if the premium one doesn't have it? So why? It's just
Exactly.
kind of, it irks you.
yeah, but for a 2.5 liter motor, I'm going up a hill right now, and I'm not sure what the grade is, but it's pretty steep, and the car kicks up to 3,000 instantly and holds it there to get
Yeah.
up this hill, no problem. I mean, I'm accelerating, and we're still holding it, no problem. It's getting up this hill pretty easily and
Seamless.
seamlessly. Yeah, it's not so much about the power as it is how the power integrates with the transmission and with everything else.
Yeah.
We're sitting on 18-inch wheels in this. I believe the tire size is 225. I believe 60 R18s. I believe is what it was. So lots of padding, lots of cushion. It's very Jeep-esque, like we were saying. You know, that size tire and whatnot.
Yeah. Which is nice to see. If you hit a pothole, you want to have some meat on there especially in a car with this size.
And weight.
Yeah, if you had little skinny tires and you hit a pothole, I mean, good luck with those not popping.